Hey Sisie, hey. Hey Sisie, hey. Hey Sisie, hey. Greetings, queens and kings. This is our Sisie Chat podcast. I am Cynthia Hong.
And I am Crystal Howard. So we are excited to launch our first ever episode of Sisie Chat. And we're excited to have you guys here with us while we do this.
Yes, and we want to begin by starting to let everybody know like what Sisie Chat is.
Okay.
What is Sisie?
Okay.
What does that mean?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm basically going to start by letting everyone know what it is to me, and then you say what it is to you.
All right.
Okay, so basically the word sissy, I think, comes from after you've been friends for a very, 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 very long time, and the word friend isn't enough.
Right.
Okay, so when you're dating your friends, and then you have like a boyfriend, and then the next step is fiance,
yeah,
and then husband.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so sissy is in the husband stage.
Right. Like, it's for life.
Absolutely.
You know,
so
the good, the bad, the ugly, like, somebody gotta die. Because we're gonna be sissies. No matter what. I mean, that's what it means to me. So, like, for me, sissy is like, it's the next level. So, we grew up together. We've had experiences together. We've laughed. We've cried. We've lost. We've gained. All that together. So now it's like we're family. You know what I'm saying? So,
so it doesn't matter whether I talk to you or not.
Right. Like, I don't have to talk to you every day.
That's correct.
But because I care about you and I care about your family, I'm going to check in. And I don't care if you get mad at me.
That is correct.
You were just mad at me a couple of months ago, and it's okay. And we're over it. Because we are doing the whole podcast now. It's all right. Because she can be mad at me, but I'm still going to call her.
Entire podcast.
And I can be mad at her, and she's still going to call me. We're just sissies.
That's correct. And so I'm going to tell my take on how we became friends.
And then how we became sissies.
Yes. And then, so, which is interesting because we were talking about this, and we have two different
recollections.
As far as I know, we met in the 3rd grade at a mutual friend's birthday party. I didn't know her. She didn't know me.
No.
And, we basically vibed really well.
Because we wanted to play.
We wanted to play, and we played. And we played so much that we literally forgot that we were at somebody else's birthday party.
Mm-hmm.
And
that was dope. But I don't remember that. Like, you made me remember that moment the other day when we were eating lunch. And I remembered it when you brought it up. I'm like, yeah, but I remember, to this day, people still think that I'm Cynthia and that she's me. So I remember her being a DARE cheerleader.
Was Southside representative.
Southside Elementary School, Cultural Arts Center now, Dothan, Alabama. And she was on a commercial. And she did a DARE commercial. And baby, they were blowing up my house phone about, girl, you in a video? You in a commercial? That's you in a commercial? I was like, no. My mom was like, no, she's not in a commercial. But we were in elementary school, so it had to be like 4th or 5th grade. So I knew you. We had that experience.
You knew me from the birthday party.
From the birthday party that I don't remember.
Mm-hmm.
Selective memory, that's a whole nother segment.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? But I didn't remember. But then 6th grade came. Or 7th grade.
6th grade.
6th grade, Corbitt Elementary School, and that's where like our friendship started. You were a cheerleader. I was never a cheerleader, but I was vicariously a cheerleader.
Yeah,
I lived my cheerleader dreams through Cynthia. And
manager / cheerleader.
Oh, I don't know. I was just like your biggest.
You were very aggressive
fan.
when I was doing my thing at the pep rally.
Focus.
You were in front of me.
Yeah.
Like,
oh my gosh. Focus.
You know, like, do this.
Do it. Yeah.
Yeah, you did.
I was just your biggest fan, so that's part of being a sissy too.
That's real.
Support.
So, what do you think about the purpose of that we're doing.
Like why we're doing this.
Yeah, like why we're doing it.
I think for so many years, like we've had so many great conversations with each other, our other friends, our significant others and things that I think it was important to share those conversations because we need to just have a dialogue about different things in life. And I think it's very therapeutic to talk through things and get different perspectives so that we can have
opinions
and stuff.
Because you learn a lot through other people's opinions.
Experiences
People's.
too.
They go Ed and May.
People's. Okay.
People is plural.
It's okay.
It's okay.
It's
So
okay.
let's get into the topics.
Okay.
Okay. Because they're going to inform the people. They're going to educate the people.
Yeah.
They are going to inspire the people. And we need to give some highlights as well. So we're going to do a topic bowl.
All right, so what we're doing here is we have our topic bowl, everyone, and we have, for the sake of our first episode, reached out to some people that we love and admire and that are in our circle of people.
Yeah.
And they have given us some amazing topics from all different walks of life, age groups, and things. We're not going to give any names, but
Yes,
we're just
correct.
going to pull a topic and we're going to discuss it. Or two, we might do a couple.
Very nervous about this part because there's some stuff
I know
in there.
we don't know. Okay, so that's the disclaimer. Okay, we just put the topics in the bowl. We don't know what's gonna come out the bowl. So
That's correct.
Our podcast is gonna always be authentic. We're always gonna talk off the dome. We, even if we have guests, the conversation is gonna be authentic. So that's what we wanted.
So
wanted
let's
our
do it.
conversation to be. You nervous? She nervous. Oh my gosh. Okay, I got one. I got one. Okay.
Go, Sisie,
You want to
go.
read it? You want me to read it?
You can read it.
Fix it, Jesus. This is my handwriting. Oh my God. So this is one I put in here.
Okay.
It's so relevant and it's so. Oh,
Just read it.
it's so okay. Okay. Trusting yourself after heartbreak, or trusting your heart
Wow.
after heartbreak.
Wow. Okay. Do you want to expound on this one? Since you put that in there and that's the first one we pulled. You should expound.
It's relevant.
First.
Okay.
Okay.
So I chose this topic because I'm 39. I turned 39 this year, and I noticed a pattern in my relationships. And I also feel it's really important when something ends that you give yourself time to breathe and grow to start something else. So my question was, how do we know when our heart is ready to move into something else or to move forward or be even open to something else after your heart has been broken? Like,
Okay.
that was my real thing.
So you want me to answer
I
what
do.
I think first?
I do, because it's my stuff. See?
So I think that, okay, trusting yourself after trusting your heart.
Yeah.
Basically after heartbreak.
Yeah.
I think that all of it is trial and error. I don't think
That's
that there's an answer at all. I think that it is, all of it is a risk. And that, and that.
For sure. Because this is real.
It is. And there's no, because everybody is different. Everybody's heart is different. Everybody's experiences are different.
And everyone heals differently.
And everybody heals differently. So therefore, it is all on you.
So speaking on myself right now, like honestly, I feel that I'm doing my self-work after my heartbreak. Right?
Mm-hmm.
So I have spent time with myself. I make time for myself, right? I have mentally checked off boxes of, what my deal breakers are going forward, what I will not and will accept when it comes to any type of relationship, a romantic relationship, or friendship. Because when I say heartbreak, everyone, I'm saying any type of heartbreak. We have heartbreak in different forms. It doesn't have to be a romantic heartbreak. It could be a friendship,
Right.
Anything that hurts us. So, I feel like I'm doing my work and my self-reflection. I think I question, why am I not as open to move forward right now? And in the past, I have been. I think that's maturity.
And as I mentioned to you earlier, I want to say this to the people because I
Yes,
thought
because
it
the
was
people
great.
need it. It was good now.
So I said
It was good.
that if you imagine a steak that you when you get it, you buy it, you imagine it in your mind right now.
Mhm.
It's tender when you beat it.
Mhm.
It's
You have
only
to beat that
tender
thing
if
down.
you beat it.
Mhm.
Okay, I feel like after a heartbreak, you are a beaten steak. You are a tender steak. Now, the steak is good.
Mhm.
Better when
And
it's tender.
And it feels good.
But who is cooking the steak?
Okay.
Who is seasoning it?
Who marinated that thing?
Who marinated? Because
And what they marinating it with?
so it's not a bad thing that you are tender. It's just what you do after
Yeah.
you've been beaten.
Yeah.
Oh, come on, somebody.
That's a word now. Now I just need
Mm.
to know this though, and I'm speaking for self. I'm not speaking for anyone else but myself. For me, my process of allowing my heart to be open again, my experiences have been part of my healing process.
Right. Because you get to reflect and evaluate and all of that.
And experience something totally opposite, like the polar opposite of what I just experienced. I'm getting something totally different. So it's helping me heal, but at the same time,
Yeah.
it's what it is.
Yeah.
So good
So I think that answers that. We'll put that over here.
Good stuff. Now that we are extremely personal with each other, you know my life. Get it together. How was that the first question?
That's crazy.
I ain't ready.
That's the
This
first.
your handwriting. So. What is this? Really?
I can't
Why do
read it.
people ask what you do when they don't want to know what you're
Thank you,
doing? So why do people
God.
ask what you do or
No,
what
no.
you're doing?
What you doing?
Yeah. Okay. Shut up. Go ahead.
All right.
Go ahead.
So the phone rings, you answer, and they say, "What you doing?"
What you doing?
They don't really want to know what you're doing. Exhibit A, to my left, you're right. What you doing? They almost don't even wait for the response because they don't necessarily care. It's just a habit of asking,
What you doing?
"What you doing?"
That's all.
And that's all I have to say about that because that makes no sense whatsoever.
Is it annoying? It's been annoying to people in past relationships because
What you doing?
I never get the response that I'm expecting.
Well, what are
It's
you
always-
expecting?
I just be like, oh, nothing, chilling. You know what I'm saying? But what is received from me saying, hey, what you doing? I ain't doing nothing. As if I'm questioning, like, that they're doing something wrong.
But also, after the answer from your question, what are you doing? Your response is the same no matter what the answer
I
is.
say?
Nothing.
Oh, because I don't really care.
That's
It's
what
just
I'm
a
saying.
greeting. I really don't care what you're doing. It's
I
a
know.
greeting. It's like saying, what's
Hey.
up?
Yeah.
Or, hey, it's like, what you doing?
What you doing? Okay,
But
so
that kind of takes me to, I'm sorry, it takes me to when people are like, hey, how you been? They don't give a
they
damn.
don't care how you been.
They don't give two shits.
I get it.
You know what I'm saying? It's just a conversation starter, and then they can ask something else.
Because if you when you ask that question, how you been, and I say not good, and I go into that,
And
they're
they'd be like,
like,
oh my God. I don't
am
have
so
a
sorry
response.
that yeah,
Like,
because
I shouldn't have said
they're
nothing.
really ready to move on. The idea is to what you doing, let's keep going.
Yes.
How you been? Let's keep going.
I've been good. How you been? I've been good. How the family? That's how it's supposed to go.
But it's
Or
actually a terrible day.
it's a
Could
terrible
be.
day. It could be. They really don't give a shit.
Yeah, they-
But when I say what you doing, I'm looking for like none. What you doing? And then I'd be like, none. What you about to? You know, I'm about to whatever. And
So
then
if we
it's a
give you
conversation.
more than that, if we give you more,
then
then what you expect?
I'm gonna get on to what I call for. Cause I'ma say,
my point.
I'ma say,
What?
hey,
Yeah.
listen, did you get? And then
Yeah, because what
you know,
I'm doing
to the
ain't got
next
no
thing.
dip, ain't got no,
So
ain't
it's
got
a
no
filler.
matter.
It's a filler phrase for me. I'm so guilty. Okay, next damn question, because this ain't gonna be about me today.
Moving on. Right now, it is so is. It so is.
Come on now, let's pull one of these questions from the email.
It ain't got nothing to do with you.
Oh God.
This one, this says racism.
That was not planned, but
Wasn't-
it's relevant
it's
as
fine.
hell.
It's fine. Okay, so I'm gonna keep it real simple because
Okay.
this is the first episode. So what I'm gonna say about it is that
And we're definitely gonna have we
We're gonna
definitely
go a little
have
deeper.
another episode that goes deeper into this because it's so relevant.
I'm gonna say, as far as the word and the definition of it,
Mm-hmm.
is I think we forget that it's not necessarily a black or white thing. I think because that is not the whole thing.
Mm-hmm.
There's pieces of it. Like there's pieces of me.
Mhm.
I'm gonna preach one day.
Yes.
Because I am not just a wife or a mother or a singer or I'm different things,
Yes.
and racism is different things.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes we look down on or have an opinion negatively on something that doesn't look like us,
Right.
you know, or isn't us. You know, I have memories and experiences in my past working with different people or just meeting different people where their opinion of mental health
Mm-hmm.
is negative.
Right.
Like, for instance, until anxiety happened to me,
Right.
I
You
thought
didn't understand.
people were being the most.
Yeah. And then you're like, oh, this.
And
it's
then
real. It's real. Out
So
here.
I think until we come on. I think
Experience?
until we experience racism.
I receive it, Sissy. I do.
Do you understand what I'm saying?
I experience. Listen.
Only
I
then.
I receive that from a perspective of understanding why there are a lot of people in the world, black and white. Hello, somebody
Mhm.
that don't understand the impact of racism.
Or what it is.
Or
because-
any race for that matter, nationality.
Right.
If they have not had a personal experience where they were individually impacted or witnessed someone or a situation where racism was like, oh my God, that really happened. Like, oh my God, they really said that. They don't get it.
That's like with dark skinned girls. Okay. There's racism in there with our own people.
Oh yeah.
Because
you know, the chocolate just started popping.
we're back.
We never left. We
But
have
the
always been
realization that we're here makes a difference, because I'm darker than you.
Mhm.
So my experience may be a little different from yours. Maybe a thin line, but it's still a difference, because the darker you are, in a sense, the way people look at you is what
That's
I'm
a
saying.
whole segment too.
It is a whole segment. But anyway, so that's what racism is to me. I think it's layers to it.
It's so many
And
layers.
It's your idea of something or someone in a negative way. Pretty much things you don't understand.
Right. When you don't understand something and you don't take the initiative to try to understand.
it.
Because we live in a society where it's like, if you don't think like me, view things like me, then you're wrong, I'm right. We don't see eye to eye. Versus saying, well, explain to me how you feel, or explain to me your culture, or whatever the case may be.
It's conversations.
And respecting it. Like respecting
That
the culture.
need to be had. Like what we're doing. The whole
And
purpose
it
of the
goes
podcast.
so deeper than that. It goes so deep when you're not able to have a conversation with someone who's different from you, be it different race, different religion, different viewpoint, different sexuality preference, and you can't have a conversation with them without it making you feel uncomfortable. That is a direct reflection of some shit you need to work out in yourself. Because you are not secure about who you are.
But that's another episode, because self-care.
Come on, episode 1. You better line it up.
Self-care uncared is just a recipe for
disaster.
And then
Yeah, that's the whole thing.
So let's remember that.
All right.
Self-care.
Yes. Oh, that's a good one. Write it down.
Self-care uncared.
See why we doing that? This is why we do what we do. This is why it's necessary.
That's great.
Okay? So we
Okay.
got one more topic.
One more
topic, Lord. And we're just going to pray that it's nothing that I personally put in here, because let's let it be somebody else's.
Somebody else's stuff.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it is somebody else's.
Right.
So tips on dealing with growing pains. Oh, come on, Stretch. Come on, working out.
I'm thinking.
Come on, life,
tips
working out.
on dealing with growing pains.
I got my tip.
Go
And
ahead,
this is
'cause I'm still
something.
thinking.
This is something that I share with my children. I share with a lot of people that I work with, especially, anytime you start something new or you start a journey that's different. First and foremost in life, be gentle with yourself. You don't have all the answers, and you have to trust your process. Like, you have to go through a process to get to the other side of whatever it is that you're doing in life. Be it, starting your journey in college, or starting a new job, or even a new relationship, making a move, starting a business. Be gentle with yourself because you're learning. There's going to be a learning curve. Y'all remember in high school they used to grade on the curve, you know what I'm saying? Because they understood that this was a new something that they were introducing to you, right? So we have to be gentle with ourselves and understand that we're going to make mistakes. Something I tell my daughter all the time, and this is another tip, so I got 2 tips. So the first is be gentle with yourself, and failure is definitely an option. Quitting is not. So you can fail, you can make mistakes, you can totally screw up, but if you stop or you quit, that's not an option. You have to keep going. So,
well, I'm over here thinking about. I like to speak in metaphor.
go for it, because we're gonna quote
isms. Come on, Love Jones.
Ooh, isms.
Because that's the best way that I can describe what I'm trying to say. And when I thought about the topic, say it again.
Okay, wait. I wasn't ready for the comeback.
Because I got it.
Tips on dealing with growing pains.
Here we go.
All right.
This was just given to me.
Come on, Sissy.
All right. So a caterpillar is beautiful.
Let's go.
It's absolutely gorgeous.
Black magic.
It's absolutely gorgeous, and as it's doing life, I'm not sure if it knows or doesn't know that it has to transition.
They don't need the caterpillar.
I don't know.
No,
I can't ask
it's
the caterpillar.
Butterfly.
I don't know if it knows, but what I do know is that it has
to go through that process.
To go through that transition to be a butterfly. Its purpose and design is to be a butterfly. It cannot stay a caterpillar unless it is stepped on.
Listen, but let me take that.
We don't want to do that.
But as a caterpillar, they serve a purpose.
But they serve a purpose.
When you a caterpillar, they serve a purpose.
Yes.
They eat certain things and they do.
It has to do. It has a purpose even in that stage. But if no one steps on it,
and it goes through,
and it makes it, it is going to automatically position itself to be a larva.
Come on now, let's talk about this larva. Oh. Edit. Let's talk about this larva though. In life, you have to be isolated in your growing process because can't nobody get up in that cocoon with you.
And I guarantee you that as it's going from the caterpillar to the larva, see, let me tell you, it's got that larva got to hang on something. It's got to position itself high. That's I ain't making this up. It's got to position itself high and be. I'm gonna tear this whole place up.
I'm gonna tear it down.
And unbothered.
So that
it can.
My God, listen.
So that it can do what it needs to do by itself. Now, I can't ask the larva
Come on, by itself.
if it hurts
And be alone. It's okay.
I'm pretty sure the walk up, the way up
process
is a thought of number one, I got to do this if I'm gonna grow.
It's the period.
I gotta do this if I'm gonna change. I gotta be by myself. I don't know what this gonna feel like. Mama didn't tell me. I gotta do this by myself. So when the butterfly when it becomes that and it is getting ready to go, have you ever seen them fight coming out of that?
Coming out of that cocoon?
Yeah, because I have. Yes. It is a fight.
Yeah, because you have to break yourself out of
that. But guess what you're doing as you're coming out of that?
Yeah.
You're getting stronger. That's what you have. Because see, I know when I come out of here, I got to fly.
And when you come out of it, guess what?
done.
You got everything you need. You have matured. You have been able to rest. You've been able to grow.
I ain't never seen a walking butterfly.
They all come out flying. They don't even have to learn how to damn fly.
Because they already know their purpose.
Come on, butterfly.
And that's all I have to say.
So be gentle with yourself, okay?
Growing
trust the process, okay? Don't quit. Keep going. You can make mistakes. You can fail. You can fall out the tree, and get back in it.
But what we want to be is a butterfly, though.
But you gotta go into your next level.
Because there are birds that I have seen. I've seen a baby bird
try to fly
down on the ground because he attempted.
They have to learn
how to fly. But what we want to be is a butterfly. Because you ain't got to teach no butterfly how to
they
fly
come on out now.
or come out.
They dry them wings off. They just dry them up.
There's never been a failed attempt of a larva to a butterfly. They're going to come on out now.
But
and
you got to go up high so you're safe. You got to put yourself up high. Come on now, so you're safe from the predators. Come on, we gonna move on. Listen,
okay.
Sissy, that was I don't know what
metaphoric isms.
Isms.
Yeah.
Come on, isms.
Metaphoric isms.
They take me there every time. Every time you do that, like you gotta understand, like she do that with everything.
I do.
And then it goes somewhere. And then I have chills. And so, real quick, you guys, I'm excited. Like, that was really dope. I don't even know, like, how long that was. And I can see our segments going kind of long. But it's okay because it's going to be well worth it. And it's going to be informative. And it's going to be inspiring.
Because I want to be a butterfly now.
I want to be a butterfly. I'm going to go get a butterfly tattoo.
No.
I might go get a tattoo. Are they tattooing during the pandemic?
We're butterflies because we're doing this podcast.
We done butterflies.
We have butterflies.
We done butterflies.
Come on, larvas yesterday.
Yeah, now, because we were larvas for years with this specific thing.
But today we're butterflies.
Because we did it, you know? I'm so excited. Like, that's dope.
Fly.
Yes.
Okay, so we're gonna move out of our topic bowl and go into
our highlights on our businesses.
Let's do it.
Yeah. So the key to this is to reach our people, inspire our people, motivate our people, and support our people. So every episode we will be highlighting some amazing Black-owned businesses in our area and far and wide. So want to give a shout out, big highlight to Tumbled and Pressed. Tumbled and Pressed is here locally who designed our shirts. You see that? Get into it. Get into it. See that? You see that? Okay. Tumbled and Pressed has a website. You can shop with them at Tumbled, and that's TUMBLD, and pressed.company.site. You can also find their stuff on IG, Tumbled and Pressed, and Facebook, Tumbled and Pressed. And the Tumbled is TUMBLD and Pressed. Locally owned business, Black female owned business. So, also give a big shout out to McRoyce Corbitt, who made our cue cards, and we'll be doing some other stuff for us. You can shop with him at McRoyce.com. All right, and last but not least is Brielle Epoh, who has been doing an amazing job with our recording, editing, everything that is Sisie Chat, photo shoot, our photos, everything. Brielle Epoh is BRIELLEEPOH, and you can locate her on Instagram. She has amazing art. They're dope. All three of these companies have played a major part in making sure that this episode happened and helping us get to this point. So we wanted to make sure we give that love back. Please go out and support Black-owned businesses.
And one more? That was it?
Oh, last thing is, so the same way that we did our Sisie Chat poll for topics, we want to give you all an opportunity to email us any topics that you want to go in the bowl, and we could possibly pull those questions and
with no name.
With no name, we're not going to put names to it because we don't want it. We want it to be
only
authentic.
our stuff.
Yeah, we want to be transparent. We want you to be able to be transparent and just safe. Feel like it's a safe space for you to throw your questions out there and we can talk about it. But yeah, you can email us at SisieChat@gmail.com. So it's SisieChat@gmail.com. SISIEChat@gmail.com. Hey. So that was dope.
That was
exciting.
Dope. That was dope. And
that
so
was really dope.
It was dope, and I can't wait to hear questions and topics so that we can throw in the bowl and then we're gonna be having special guests too.
Yeah,
you guys.
Can't wait to have people in the room with us.
You know, so
it's gonna be fun.
Yeah. So what we're gonna do at the end of every episode, we're gonna have a song breakdown.
And we encourage you to go and find the song, because a lot of the songs that we listen to are slept on. You know, we do this often. We dissect songs.
This is what I called it something.
What is it called?
Okay, so I called it a song autopsy.
Come on, autopsy. Because it kills me sometimes. Ooh, that's the whole song. You went there. You went there with me, huh? That's a whole nother song. It was a whole nother song. See what I'm talking about?
Because now listen. The autopsy is only performed on a deceased body. There are songs that we think are dead.
When you break that thing down now,
and we hope to bring some of them back.
Come on, bring them
once
back.
we dissect them.
Yeah.
The song that we're going to break down today in our song breakdown, which is
pulling out my lyrics right now,
is Jennifer Hudson. Is it Fight or We Gon' Fight?
We Gon' Fight. Now understand, this song has been in several different stages of my life, but it's relevant all the way around.
Because when you first heard it,
I really couldn't relate.
See, that's what I be trying to tell my son. Even when we watch movies, when you're 7 and you see a movie, and then when you're 15 and you see that same movie, when you're 25 and you see that same movie, you see and understand things
from a different
perspective,
based off of your experiences.
So that's that's basically what you're saying.
Yeah, like
it's been with you.
Yeah, like when I first heard the song, I was able to be like, oh, that is deep. Like I understand where she's coming from. And then as I lived a little more life, as the old keep living, I kept on living, like the old people say, just keep living. You know, I was able to listen to that song and then sing that song from that position that she was in. And now it's a little different, but it still hit the same way because I can remember like, oh my God, or be like, that was my life, like that was real. Yeah, it was a good one.
So let's talk about a little bit of it. Whatever you pull out, 'cause the whole song is amazing.
So Jennifer Hudson starts out in the song.
Come on, autopsy.
And she is breaking down a relationship.
Because the body breaks down.
Because she was explaining. Now understand the position she was in. Here is Jennifer Hudson speaking life into her man in this song. Can you imagine?
But also not just for him, but it's self-talk too.
Yeah. I'm speaking into us.
Fight.
We gonna fight. Because I can imagine this man being tired
and ready to
defeated.
Yeah.
And it ain't even necessarily about their connection. Like, I don't think their connection was being questioned. I think he was just tired of the struggle of life situations.
What'd she say?
They told me love was simply not enough. With all that we've been through, we should give it up. So they already got people.
It's outside. It's outside coming in. It's outside coming in.
Why
they told me.
Cry, just leave and make it easy. Okay, people were telling both of them, why go through all that? Why be in here crying and going through all these changes? Just leave would just be easy. I told them it would hurt me worse, but they just don't believe me. Okay, have we been with somebody that leaving that situation would hurt worse than staying? Oh my God.
Come on, Lauryn Hill. She's got a song, but we gotta.
Now this way get real. Been locked up, bailed out, broke, overdrawn, staying at my mama's house. Y'all don't know what I'm talking about.
Okay, so there's a lot in that. There's a lot in that.
Okay, come on, riders. Where my riders at?
What you say?
Been locked up, bailed out, broke, overdrawn.
But she still want to fight.
Stand
at my mama's house. But she still want to fight.
Y'all don't know what I'm talking
Y'all don't know what I'm talking about. Now, we do know what you're talking about, Jen. Some of us do. However, so the question is, that's where them outside people come. Because she know what it is with him and her.
What they got. What their plans is. It's just hard right now. It's tough right now. We dealing with it. But we got all this other energy.
What's after standing at my mama's house? Y'all know what I'm talking about.
Like gangsters, we gonna strap up for this war.
Cause they
die for mine.
Cause they going in on us. See, they really unhappy people. And they have no one. But they see that even though we may not seemingly have anything materialistically,
we got each other.
What we got is each other. And they don't have each other with nobody.
Because I've been there with you, what she said, when you was locked up or I was locked up, we was bailed out, we was broke. We was overdrawn.
You was staying at your mama's house, I was staying at my
mama's house. We may have had to stay at each other's mama's house together. Hello, somebody. Hello, somebody.
Yeah, but what they have is more important than what the eyes can see. Okay, and what else?
This hook, though, this way it get real. And then I'm going to let y'all go out and just
marinate.
Can't nobody tell me about this here. Now let me make it clear. Let everything we do in the name of us, done in the name of love, be nothing. I'm going to fight for you.
And when she said be nothing, it's
not let it be in vain.
But it's a slang almost because
it be like,
nothing.
It's whatever. It's nothing.
It's nothing. Yeah.
Right, it's nothing.
Yeah.
Let that be, hey, what we do for each other, let it be nothing.
Because when we say that, it's really saying it's everything.
It's everything. And whatever I got to do, I'm going to do it for you. And whatever you got to do, you're going to do it for me. So it's nothing. You understand what I'm saying? If I'm eating, you eating. Okay. Let everything we done in the name of us, done in the name of love, be nothing. So I'm going to fight for you. You going to fight for me. I'm going to fight for you. And that's how it's going to be. That's how it's going to be.
I know the song. I know the song, and I know what she's talking about, and I know the song.
That's how it's gonna be.
That's how it's gonna be. So what we gonna do?
Is we just gonna do us?
We just gonna do us?
I'm about to make a phone call as soon as I leave up out of here. When this over with. I just went down. That was everything.
So we're gonna.
That was Jennifer Hudson, you guys. We gonna fight. You can find it on YouTube. You can find the lyrics. I don't know, type in Jennifer Hudson, we gon' fight lyrics. And that's what I did, and I pulled it right up. And that thing will speak to you. It's very
It almost, it almost reminds me.
That was good. That should definitely be in our song.
It almost reminds me of the way she sings it and where she's coming from with it, how she means what she's saying. It almost reminds me of church.
It is very churchy.
Cause she's very
it's very churchy.
It's feeling, as my grandmama say. Anyway, so listen, we're gonna. That's how we're gonna come out. We're gonna whip this on around.
Yep.
And and just say that we appreciate y'all for listening.
Yes, it was amazing.
We need to remember that we want our viewers to subscribe, and we want you all to email and support us and topics, because Sisie Chat is just, we're having conversations on purpose.
Yeah.
That's what we're doing. Go Sisie, go.
Go Sisie, go. That was dope. All right.
All right then.
Outro.